heart of the Jazz Age, amidst the glitz and glamour of the 1920s, there existed a world hidden from the prying eyes of the law. A world where the clinking of glasses and the smooth melodies of jazz provided solace to those seeking liberation from the shackles of prohibition. These clandestine establishments, known as speakeasies, were the beating heart of a cultural revolution, a rebellion against the dry laws that sought to suppress the spirits of an entire nation. The Prohibition era, initiated by the 18th Amendment to the United States Constitution in 1920, outlawed the production, sale and distribution of alcohol. However, instead of curbing the nation's thirst for libations, it sparked an underground industry unlike any other. Speakeasies, often tucked away in dimly lit alleys or disguised as innocent storefronts, became havens for those who refused to conform to the temperance movement. Let's transport it back to the bustling streets of New York City, where the speakeasy culture thrived like nowhere else. The air was thick with anticipation as patrons whispered secret passwords to gain entry into these illicit establishments. Behind closed doors, a world of decadence and revelry awaited, far removed from the prying eyes of law enforcement. Inside a typical speakeasy, one would find a diverse mix of people from all walks of life, from glamorous flappers adorned in sequins and feathers to dapper gentlemen sporting finely tailored suits. The clientele reflected the melting pot of cultures that defined 1920s America. Here, social barriers were blurred, and camaraderie flourished over shared cocktails and lively conversation. The ambience of a speakeasy was unlike any other, a fusion of dim lighting, smoky air, and the infectious rhythms of jazz music. The air buzzed with excitement as talented musicians filled the room with soulful melodies, transporting patrons to a realm of euphoria and escapism. From the mournful wail of the saxophone to the syncopated beats of the drums, the music reverberated through every corner, igniting the spirit of rebellion that defined the era. One cannot help but marvel at the resilience and creativity of those who dared to defy the oppressive laws of prohibition. Bootleggers and rum runners smuggled liquor into the country by any means necessary, often resorting to clandestine operations and underground networks to evade detection. Speakeasy owners operated in constant fear of raids by law enforcement, yet their determination to keep the party alive never wavered. But beyond the allure of forbidden pleasures, speakeasies played a pivotal role in shaping the cultural landscape of the 1920s. It was here that the Harlem Renaissance found its voice as African-American artists and musicians showcased their talents to audiences hungry for authenticity and innovation. Icons like Duke Ellington, Louis Armstrong and Bessie Smith graced the stages of speakeasies, paving the way for a new era of artistic expression and social change. In the heart of Harlem, the Cotton Club emerged as a beacon of black excellence, attracting patrons from across the city with its electrifying performances and opulent decor. Despite the racial segregation that plagued society at the time, the Cotton Club provided a platform for African-American artists to shine, challenging the status quo and redefining the boundaries of mainstream entertainment. As the night wears on and the music reaches a crescendo, you would find yourself caught in the intoxicating rhythm of the Jazz Age. Here, in the shadows of prohibition, you find freedom, camaraderie, and a sense of belonging that transcends the confines of time and space. If you liked this video, like and subscribe for more.